Hey guys, how's it going? Just leaving the pub now. I went to one pub before I went to this one. I'm thinking about going to that one whilst it's still open, but I thought, nah, I'll leave it. Because I'll just say, this is what I call this one here, behind me, pub 1. This one across the road is pub 2. I'll explain in a second when I just get out of this area. So I was thinking about coming in this pub, but I thought, nah, I'm going to leave it because I'll explain at the end. So my day, it's been alright. To see somebody when new, I know. Got to be careful because technically I've got a bottle in my hand, and I've got to be careful. Just going to go down to horses because literally I have seen them this morning, but I'm going to go down now. So I thought I was going to go down and see him. I might see. I could say I might nip home before I go down to horses, but I did this video because I could probably go home and just get 2 slices of bread or see if I got 2 apples at home, but I think I ate them all. But the owner of the horses got the keys, so I can't probably go in. Go and get some carrots. You know, get probably 4 carrots, and then I can give them 2 each. See where this car's going, if it's going to go right or no, it's going straight on. I'll cross over, because then I can just get down to horses. By the time you're watching this, it's 11:30 time I've done this video. PM. Time I'm coming out at pub. I will explain why I sell at pub late after the video. I will turn my torch on when I get so far, but I'm not going to turn it on whilst I'm going past these houses, because it only takes the torch, you know, the light, flex through their window, and it wakes them up. It's like with the police in, actually, see, the emergency vehicles come by. When they put the lights on, someone wakes up because of light. But some of them, some emergency vehicle, look before cross, they put the sirens on. And they end up waking people up, and I thought, well, yeah. So that's why I dare not to put torch on yet. I will in a minute. I know you can just see, you know, parts of my face. So, I went down to horses. I went to see him about 9 o'clock this morning. About 7, 8 o'clock this morning. Oh yeah, forgot to mention. Today's date is the Friday the 18th of November. Friday the 18th of November 2022. So it's just going up. I would show you the screen, but I did not watch because I got my iPhone and I like to keep switching the. I used to have one phone where I could set it where it just changes. But with me, I keep switching the pictures myself, manual. So I dare not show the lock screen picture what I got on. I know I could switch the picture whilst I'm doing the video, but I'm not going to, so I'll turn the torch on in a minute. Oh, I just seen somebody with some dogs, so I might have to walk a different direction. So guys, the torch is going to go off for a while. So I went down to Horses about 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning. I woke up about 7:45, but I didn't go out. I didn't go home. Since yesterday on a Wednesday, I didn't go home till 3 o'clock. But I kept on going to sleep for a couple of seconds, waking up, going to sleep for about a minute, waking back up again. But it's just that but I kept on nodding and I was waking up. This was Wednesday the 17th. Thursday. Thursday 17th. I kept on going to sleep for a couple of minutes, waking up, going back to sleep again. Going to sleep, waking back up again. There's a guy just behind me with some dogs, with some lights on. But I know you can't see it because I'm moving. So I woke up. I know it was about 6:30 when I looked at the clock, and I thought, alright, I'll see how far I can go to sleep. And then I woke back up, and I went, fuck it. Sorry for swearing, but I woke up and I went, I know what, I'm going down to Horses to check on them. And they were alright, just so, races rain. I think they were tired the same, but the horses were alright, wide awake. But I could tell in their eyes that they were asleep. I'll turn the torch on in a minute. If it would let me. There you go. You can tell in my eyes. But I'm going down to Horses to see how they are. The jacket I'm wearing, the pockets are okay, but it doesn't zip up properly. So best off, keeping the bottle in the hand. And I'll explain that in a minute. End the video, I say. And then I came back up. I ended up watching a YouTube video. I watched a guy called PJ Audits. And then I thought I know it was about a 13 minutes plus video, but I ended up falling asleep. I didn't know what time it was at the time, so I say about 8 o'clock, just after 8 o'clock. And then time I watched PJ Audit video, and I fell asleep, and then waking up about 9:30 PM. Trying to concentrate where I'm walking, but yeah. And then I end up waking up watching a few YouTube videos. But last night on the Wednesday the 17th, I did have a little fallout with Christina, because she said, I'm staying up till 10 o'clock, so if you want me, you can. So she said she promised to stay up till 10, and if I need her, I'll bring her, but after 10 o'clock that way. But I went down to the pub anyway, but yeah. but I ended up like saying like that way I got too stressed out. She broke her promise, and I told Christina yesterday saying, well, you break your promise once more, that's it, me and you are done. So I rang her about, don't know what time it was now. I would get my old phone, but I got a bottle in my hand because I dare not trust these pockets with the bottle in my pocket because it doesn't fasten up properly. Yeah, and then it got to about, I was looking for somebody else to see if there's any, you know, single girls out there who like to go out with me or whatever. So there was nobody for about an hour, and then Christina, I say it like this way, Christina ended up being FaceTiming me and the two other friends, Paul and his girlfriend. We're getting with C, but I couldn't remember Charlene. Then I answered it anyway. I just gave it part. Then I disappeared. I had my dinner, and then it got to about 12 o'clock. I thought, I'll have my dinner with my dad, spend a bit of time with my dad and my brother. And it was alright. And then, because since I had broke up with Christina, that's what I thought, yeah. And I did say to quite a fair bit of people saying, it is a lot better with me not with being with Christina. Well, not a lot of people notice, but definitely till now, till about 11:30, and I will explain in the video. And then I went down to the pub, I had my dinner, and then I went outside, and then I went down to check the horses. They were having fun on all field. They came straight to me, didn't start to me note. They came straight to me for the first ever time. This lights it back on me. I normally I use a video to that. Since I got my new phone, I do it this way. Because the other phone, I'll probably end up doing an 8-minute video, then it ends. Because it goes out low battery or low storage. But, yeah. Put me out like this because I try to concentrate when I'm walking and try and look at the camera at the same time, especially with the bright torch sun in my eyes. So I went to check the horses, and then I went straight down to the pub. And I say pub 2, well, I said in the beginning of the video. Yeah, I went there. And this girl who I just met about a month ago in October time, we got along. I bought her food drinks in the past. She's just bought me 1 full pint. But I will explain about the drinks at the end of the video. But this girl I just met about a month ago, she was going to join me, but I got to the pub about 12:30, and then I was there till about 3 o'clock, and I thought, it's called Bournemouth, Bulmers. I had 2 of them, but it was red. I call it Red Bournemouth. Guys, catch you in a minute. That's it. See you in a second.